a year and a half ago, I was in morning prayer reading scripture, and the scripture of the parable of the shrewd manager came up. And sometimes when the Lord speaks to me, it'll be through scripture. And it'll be while I'm reading scripture, it's like something is just magnified, trying to grab my attention. It's like somebody's trying to shake me by the shoulders and be like, yo, pay attention to what I'm about to tell you. And I read that parable. The Lord pretty much says, hey, there was a master, okay? And there was a manager that had to manage over all this dude's money. And the master was like, yo, I need you to take an account of all the money that you've been managing. And he was messing up the bread, okay? So whatever he was doing, he just wasn't collecting like he was supposed to, or he was just mismanaging. Maybe he was stealing, maybe he was doing whatever it was with that money. And the master was like, yo, you're about to get fired. So the manager was like, crap. He says, I have too much pride to beg for people, so I'm not going to be on the streets begging people. And I'm not about to go work with my hands. So you know what? This is what I'll do. I'll go to all my neighbors that owe my master money, and I'm going to cut their bill in half. So he would go to all the neighbors that owed his master money and be like, hey, you know, you owe my master 10 grand. I'm going to cut it down to 4 grand. And they were like, yo, you're the man for that. The reason why he did that is so that when he left, he had friends, and he had community, and he had people that wanted to hang out with him and do life with him. The scripture goes on to later on say, the master said that he was a dishonest manager, but he was wise. He was shrewd. He acted shrewdly. Okay. And then Jesus himself goes on to give an instruction. And this is where the scripture just lit up to me. It says, very specifically, it says, use worldly wealth so that you can gain friends for yourself for eternity, pretty much. I forget the exact language in there, but it pretty much says, don't use money for worldly things. Use worldly wealth, use finances for community, for helping people. And that day in prayer and the reading of the word really shifted how I started working my business.